They told the world it was over. They said Tupac Shakur was dead. They gave a date, they gave a statement, and then they went silent. But silence is dangerous, because silence leaves room for questions, and in Tupac's case there were too many questions. From the very first moment his death was announced, nothing felt normal. No public viewing, no clear footage, no final goodbye from the man who never stayed quiet. A voice that had shaken the world was suddenly gone. Just like that. People expected chaos, crowds, protests, a funeral that would stop cities. But instead there was distance, closed doors, whispers, and a cremation. Fast, private, final. Too final. Tupac Shakur, the most controversial, watched, and followed artist of his time, was gone without proof the public could touch. No body, no images, no closure. And that's when the theories began. Some fans noticed something strange immediately. Tupac had always talked about death, but not like other artists. He didn't romanticize it. He analyzed it. He spoke about disappearing, about rebirth, about sending messages from the grave. Machiavelli. The name suddenly felt heavier. Tupac said once that when someone fakes their death, they come back stronger. People brushed it off as lyrics, but now those words felt intentional. Then came the contradictions. Witnesses couldn't agree on details. Reports changed. Timelines shifted. One source said he was conscious, another said he wasn't. Some claimed he spoke. Others said he didn't move. Doctors gave different statements. Officials avoided questions, and the media stopped digging. That alone was suspicious. This was Tupac Shakur, a man whose every argument made headlines, whose every move was tracked. And now, nothing. No pressure, no investigation updates, no urgency, just acceptance. But the streets didn't accept it. Fans began connecting dots. They looked at his lyrics, his interviews, his last recorded songs. And what they found scared them. Lyrics about being shot, about betrayal from close friends, about knowing the end was coming. Not fear, preparation. Some songs sounded like farewells, others like warnings, and some like instructions. Then there was the album, released after his death, Machiavelli, the Don Illuminati. An album filled with rage, clarity, and prophecy. How did someone who was about to die record so much material? Why did he sound more focused than ever? Why did his message feel unfinished? People close to Tupac started saying things quietly. He talked about disappearing. He said the industry wanted him dead. He said death was the only escape. But then others said something even stranger, that Tupac had planned it, not the shooting, the aftermath, that he knew if he stayed alive publicly, he would be destroyed. So he became something else, a ghost. Rumors spread fast. Cuba, Mexico, Africa, places where Tupac had connections, where his mother had traveled, where surveillance would be weaker. People claimed sightings, some convincing, some ridiculous, but too many to ignore. Then there was the autopsy. Details that never fully aligned, missing information, inconsistencies. Why was the report sealed so tightly? Why did officials refuse to clarify? Why did no one benefit from answering questions? And perhaps the most disturbing part, who benefited from his death? Record labels, media outlets, corporations. Tupac was more profitable dead than alive. His music sold more. His image became safer. No more interviews, no more confrontation. Just a legend frozen in time. But Tupac hated being controlled. He hated being silenced, which leads to the question that refuses to die. If Tupac knew they wanted him gone, Would he really just wait for it to happen? Or would he disappear on his own terms? Some say the shooting was real, but not fatal. Some say the hospital was part of the plan. Some say the silence afterward was bought. Others say he truly died. And the mystery exists only because the truth was buried too quickly. No one knows. And maybe that's the point. Because Tupac's final transformation wasn't into a martyr. It was into a myth. A presence that can't be controlled. A voice that can't be erased. Whether alive or dead, Tupac escaped the system that tried to cage him. And that might be the most dangerous thing of all. Because a man can be killed. But an idea never dies. And in the next episode, we go deeper. Into the evidence, into the witnesses, into the lies. Because if Tupac really survived, someone helped him. And if he didn't, someone made sure we would never know the truth.